morning, it's Friday and it's still raining. I'm definitely not complaining about the rain, honestly. It's got its benefits, so it's great for the garden, obviously. We love that as British people. It needed it, didn't it? The garden needed it. However, it means that today it's going to be kind of difficult getting the kitchen in, and also it means that going to the sheep festival this weekend is going to be super wet, and I don't know if many of the activities are going to be on. So the kitchen is arriving today, supposedly between 1 and 2:30, so I'm just waiting for a phone call from the delivery driver. It's gonna be muddy, really muddy. Also, here's a seedling update. So I have currently 22 tomatoes out in the garden. I've got 27 in here. These are peppers, and I've also got some sunflowers germinating in here. These are red sunflowers, so I'm excited for those. I have my cucumbers and my courgettes. They're a little bit late. I'm a bit behind. My cucumbers and my courgettes, I do have some on the windowsill that have already previously germinated in past weeks. And I got some pumpkins. I got some leftover corn down here as well. So I think I've got 16 corn in the garden. So I'm going to try and get more. But yeah, we're looking a bit ragged today because...
Sorry, speak for yourself.
Because I've been working a lot this morning and it's raining and we're tired, you know. We just need a break, but there's no rest for the renovators. I know what you're going to say is, why are you wasting time painting when we really need to reskim the whole room? We don't have the time at the moment. So that's going to be something that's going to happen eventually. But for right now, we're just polishing the turd. Okay. And honestly, the ceiling's not that bad. So I'm just finishing off all of the bits on the ceiling that kind of looked a bit bad. You know, you can see it's improved this area already. So yeah, we're just trying to do the best that we can at the moment. And then eventually, you know, this side, when we've got the kitchen in and we've got all this stuff out the way, then we'll start skimming and start, you know, recovering the walls. I don't know what's on there right now. It's, I guess, lime render or something like this, because it's kind of powdery. So yeah, I know what you're going to say, but just chill, okay? We're just trying to make it nice for now until we can get to the next stage. You're going to struggle to get down here. Got a kitchen.
Everybody knows that this...
Wait. Oh, we need to print that off better. But this is the true test of any married couple. Take a look at this.
So Laura just said, explain your strategy, which is funny because see this paperwork here? This didn't come in the boxes. Laura just printed this off because we had about 12 boxes and not a bit of paperwork. I thought, oh, here's the paperwork. No, it's just for the little gas struts for the drawers. So
that you don't have to shout because you've got a mic.
yes, so. Okay. My strategy is to try and organise, because a lot of the boards will be the same. So I'll try and do a stack of, you know, let's say
Cupboard doors or
666s, all the 7s, all the 8s. So they're in a go, and then I can get a production line going. That's the idea. But first of all, I had to find my drill. Here's one I made earlier. So to put this one all the way back, which is preferable, I've had to cut some holes in the bottom of it so that the water that's coming up from the basement can come straight up into the cupboard. The next issue we've come into is the wastage. The wastage? Is that a word? The waste? Waste. Is currently the way it's running is through two cupboards and through the side. So I'm going to have to change that so it comes in and goes behind the cupboard. I'll figure that out in a minute.
Okay.
Definitely some water in the...
Oh, is there?
Yeah. I'm trying to empty as best I could. Oh my god.
How many years has it been since we've had a kitchen of our own? Since we were in
Since
England?
we sold the house.
Yeah.
In England.
We have to keep it shut
Okay.
because it was shut.
It's hanging out of the wall?
Because the wall's not
Oh.
flat, so it's pulled the raw plug out.
Oh.
Because look, like you can see if you come around to the side, you'll see this side is flush almost. Like that can't go in anymore. And then look at that.
Okay, so what's the solution to the problem?
I need a second to think.
Putting an extra screw in it so that it's got something else to hold on to, or... Yeah, I did, because it was plugged in there.
Keep the shelf the right distance away from the wall, but also will stop the raw plug from being pulled back out the wall. Like that wood should hold it in place, you know.
Okay, cool.
So today we're just wanting to put the units together and get them on the wall and in place. And I think Laura was saying about painting.
Oh, no, I don't think I'm going to paint today. I'm just telling you, I need to paint this room because look at the difference. You can see on camera the difference between where I've painted just so that we could have something nice above the kitchen, new kitchen, and this. But I already said on the video, we need to skim all of this because it's terrible.
I don't know what it is because it's just like this powdery, you touch it and it leaves like a white mark on your fingers. Yeah, we just wanted to make it look a bit nicer, and then once you start it, it's easier to, the momentum is going then. You're like, okay, I can skim that, I can paint that, it's not a big deal. This is just the first big step to having a nice kitchen. So we've got 2 rooms. This is going to be the kitchen, but we haven't got to organising it yet.
Are you all right?
I want some.
I thought you got possessed there by somebody.
Yes, we're going to plug this in and see what happens. The outside is absolutely disgusting.
Is there an outlet in here, is there?
No, I'll have to run an extension lead. Look at that. It's shiny inside. So let's run a cable and see if it switches on. So this is our kitchen. We're extremely, extremely happy with it. It's been so long since we've had a kitchen. So our next step, if you come around this way, Laura, obviously this side is still a bit rough. We need to skim it and get an oven in here. That's the next stage. And then this, eventually, I'm not even going to show you in here yet. You'll have to see in the next video. This is going to be a pantry. There's no ceiling in there at the moment. Okay. And then we've got another room here, which again, we haven't really shown you. And I'm not going to show you now either. We don't know what we're doing with that. These 2 rooms are miscellaneous. So some of you may be thinking, you know, why didn't you completely empty the room, skim all the walls, paint everything? We just didn't have the time. We're using the kitchen, you know, it was out of commission for about a day and a half, and that was already too long. So we're just doing it bit by bit. We'll get around to things. We know that sometimes the way we do it might end up being a little bit harder, but we're doing what works for our family, you know, when we can afford things and when we've got the time to do things. But thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. Thank you to our Patreons for helping out and watching our videos a little bit early without adverts. So that's the end of the video.
Don't forget to subscribe. So we made this room, and Mummy and Daddy made it by themselves.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, did you help?
Yes. No, but I did.
Right.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye. See you next time.
See you next time.
I don't know if you can see this, but this is part of my birthday present. It's a little bit jazzy, isn't it?
It's so magical.
It's magical, is it? Just think when the... Yeah. Oh, they fade in and out.
Oh. If you were... That is so firelight.
It's funky.
Look at what I see.
So beautiful, aren't they?
I see something.
Oh, I can see a firefly. There's a firefly, look.
Wow.
Fireflies.
I can't believe it. I just saw some.
Oh, wow.
Fireflies.
We haven't seen some in years.
Cece, well done for seeing them.
Thanks, Dad.
Well done for spotting them, Cease.
Oh,
Oh.
back there.